Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and leave a comment. Thank you. The colonization of India explained in a way even elementary school students can understand. Introduction. India is a country with a rich culture and history. However, about 200 years ago, it was colonized by Britain. A colony is a place controlled by another country. In this article, we'll explain how India became a British colony in a way that's easy for elementary school students to understand. 1. Why did the British come to India? Starting trade. In the 16th century, European countries wanted to trade with Asia. Britain created a trading company called the British East India Company to buy spices, cotton and other goods from India. The British East India Company. At first, the British East India Company only traded, but over time, it began to interfere in India's politics and military. They fought Indian rulers and took control of their lands. 2. How India became a colony. The Battle of Plassey. In 1757, the British East India Company won the Battle of Plassey against Indian forces. This victory allowed the British to take control of parts of India, controlling all of India. By the 19th century, Britain had taken control of almost all of India. In 1857, there was a big rebellion called the Indian Rebellion of 1857, but the British crushed it and made India a full colony. 3. The impact of British rule. Taking India's resources. The British took India's resources like cotton, tea and spices and sent them to Britain for profit. They also destroyed India's traditional industries and forced Indians to buy British goods. Poverty in India. Under British rule, many Indians became poor. Farmers had to pay high taxes, and even during famines, the British did little to help. 4. Indian resistance, rebellions and protests. Indian people resisted British rule and rebelled many times. The Indian Rebellion of 1857 was one of the biggest rebellions. Gandhi and nonviolent resistance. In the 20th century, a leader named Mahatma Gandhi appeared. Gandhi started a nonviolent resistance movement to fight British rule. Without using violence, many Indians supported this movement. 5. India's independence. The road to independence. Under Gandhi's leadership, Indians united and demanded independence from Britain. In 1947, India finally gained its independence. The partition of India and Pakistan. When India became independent, it was divided into two countries, India, mostly Hindu, and Pakistan, mostly Muslim. This division caused a lot of chaos and sadness. 6. India today. Growth after independence. After independence, India worked hard to develop its own country. Today, it is one of the most important countries in the world. The legacy of British rule. British rule had both positive and negative effects on India. For example, the British introduced railways and education systems, but they also destroyed many traditional Indian industries. Conclusion. The colonization of India is a story of how Britain took control of India and exploited its resources. However, the Indian people bravely resisted and eventually won their independence. From this history, we can learn about the importance of freedom and the power of unity. By learning about India's history, we can better understand how countries around the world have shaped their identities. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and leave a comment. Thank you.